Hi, my name is Mohammed, and my partners, Faraz and Abdi, will be talking about the good, bad, and ugly aspects of social networking websites. Social networking, according to Oxford Dictionaries, is a network of social interactions and personal relationships. It is a dedicated website or other application which enables users to communicate with each other by posting information, comments, messages, images, etc. There are many forms of social networking, which include social extranets, employee networks, but the main form we will be talking about is social networks. Some examples are Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and YouTube, which may be a video sharing website but has social networking aspects to it. According to statisticbrain.com, as of January 1st, 2014, there are currently 1.3 billion users on Facebook per day and still growing. And on average, there are about 190 million tweets going out per day on Twitter. Social networking is mainly used to socialize, for entertainment, and to acquire information. It's not just individuals who use social networks. They're used by businesses, politicians, journalists, and celebrities. So you can say that social networking has changed our lives, and some of these aspects are good, and some of them are bad. And today I'll be talking about the good aspects. Social networking is a good way to keep in touch with friends and family around the world. It is a great way to rekindle your friendship and relive good memories from the past. Also, it is a marketable place for businesses to be able to reach out to people throughout what is basically free advertising. Journalists can reach millions of people around the world and get information out quickly, like what they did during the crisis in Libya a few years ago. This is also a new outlet for severe weather alerts, Amber alerts, and other public service announcements. When people talk strictly about entertainment, the social networks provide a great deal of free entertainment. People play games on Facebook like Farmville. They watch videos and even full movies on YouTube. They can enjoy their favorite artists and watch concerts from the own security of their own house. And you can also tour art galleries, and you can see what other fan pages there are on there, and watch other sporting events of all kinds. Social networks also provide a great large source of free information. On Pinterest, you can find recipes, crafts, and how-to guides for many home projects. The same is also for Facebook users, as they have the ability to share information as well. People who need jobs and businesses that need employees can connect on LinkedIn. LinkedIn can provide job opportunities and new resources for employers. Just like many topics, there are pros and cons, and now we'll be talking about the bad aspects of social networking.
Thanks, Mohammed, for that wonderful introduction. Hey guys, my name is Faraz, and I'm going to be talking about the bad aspects of social media and social networking websites. So, social media or social networking websites have started to become a daily part of our lives. Like nowadays, you'll see people on their cell phones. They have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Everything's installed with the smartphones nowadays. As the everyday life of an individual gets busier, it's hard to stay in touch with everybody in our social circle. So, what better way to stay in touch without physically being there is to be on social networking or social media websites. But not only do these websites allow people to stay in touch, but it also allows them to meet new people. So, what this does in return is basically reduce the actual amount of time that's spent with people face to face conversations. And this is the bad aspect of social media. Social media or social networking websites are great, but they're taking away the concept of spontaneous conversation. People over social networking websites such as Facebook think twice about what they want to say to the person they are having a conversation with, and then say it. They modify their message a few times before they get the right one and then say it. I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed that you'll see someone typing a message, say, on Facebook, and they'll take about 2 to 3 minutes for a simple line. Why does that happen? It happens because they think about what they want to say 10 times, edit it, and then retype it, and then they say what they want to say. So because of that, this is basically the bad aspect of social networking. People basically try to be the perfect self through online interaction to gain the liking or respect of the person they are talking to. This leads to a decline in real-life social skills. So there's a video called "What is Social Media Really Doing to Society?" Andrew Keen, which is the author of a book on social networking, talks about how people on Facebook or Twitter are sharing things that are related to them. What this is doing is basically turning human beings into narcissists. He says in the video, he talks about how human beings are narcissists by nature to begin with, but because of these websites, we're becoming more narcissists. Since space time is reduced and more time is spent on the internet, people think about themselves more than they do about others, and how all these social media networking websites is only strengthening the behavior with all these status update options and the about me sections in Facebook and whatnot. I'm pretty sure if you notice, if you go on Facebook, it says what's on your mind. That alone right there signifies what I'm trying to get at, right? It's all about what you are thinking, and these websites are basically confirming that narcissist behavior. So, as the image that you can see, it clearly shows that people share their personal thoughts on the most pointless of things with the world just to see who else agrees with them, or maybe who else likes the way of their thinking. In addition to seeking approval, people are exposing their private lives to the world. Perhaps a century ago, not many people shared their lives with the world, and this is new, especially considering the people interacted in real life on a daily basis. Nowadays, it seems that you can piece together someone's life just by looking at their Facebook, their Twitter, or their Instagram. People don't realize that their privacy is being taken away from them because they are preoccupied with posting pictures to get approvals and likes from friends or strangers. As you can see in the image right here, that clearly explains what I'm trying to say. By Google and Facebook, you're noticing that everybody's looking at your life by what you're uploading, but you think that you're just uploading pictures for whatever reason, but basically you're uploading your life on the internet.
Thank you, Faraz. And now I'm going to be talking about the ugly aspects of social media and networking. In today's society, technology plays a vital role in our daily lives. Many of us, like myself, can't imagine going a day without checking my phone or logging on Facebook or Twitter. Social media has improved our lives in many ways. We can now send a message halfway across the world and almost instantly get a response. But the repercussions are not always positive. Even though social media and networking are meant to bring people closer, but in essence, it has brought us further than ever. Only a couple decades ago, bullying used to be confined to school grounds, but now it's almost impossible to escape. Bullying statistics for kids and youth have immensely increased over recent years. America has seen a record-breaking 5,000 suicides in 2012 due to bullying. In Canada, America's suicide has passed cancer to take the third spot in the causes of death among youth. The youth today are worried about building their online presence than interacting in the real world. This causes kids to lives to revolve over social media networking, making them easy targets for bullies. Bullying has simply become more easier and more accessible due to social media networking. Our online presence has become so integrated into our lives that it's become more difficult to determine what is truly real and what is not. Online dating and matchmaking has recently become more popular among young adults. Many relationships and even marriages are credited to online matchmaking, but not all of it is great news. According to the Huffington Post, more than 54% of people on matchmaking sites seriously misrepresenting themselves. When you're mixing and matching online, you only see what the other person is showing you. You can't truly know somebody behind a computer screen.
So in conclusion, social media is a tool to help make our lives easier. It can be used for many positive things like staging a protest. Facebook allows Egyptian protesters to come together and stage a protest overnight. Without social media, it would have been almost impossible to get the same response. Social media has allowed us to connect with friends and family and share photos online. We can now send a message halfway across the world and almost instantly get a response. Many employers are starting to look at social media sites like LinkedIn as a resource to find qualified employees. Social networking and social media websites, of course, have their bad aspects. They have been causing less face-to-face time interactions and more interactions online. It is even affecting relationships as people prefer to meet online where rejection is easy if they don't like the certain person they're talking to. The ugly aspect of cyberbullying, of course, has also become a major issue where when it comes to social media. Cyberbullying has become much easier and more popular due to social media. Suicide and youth depression rates have risen significantly due to the integration of social media and social networking websites in our society. Social media and social networking websites are a tool. It just depends on who uses it and how it's used.